It's time for us to kickstart the African music business show. It's time for us to talk about the profitability of the Nigerian music industry and the African music industry at large. Now, today on the show, we're looking at how you can make money with your music as an upcoming artist, independent artist, or a label. At this very time, money has caused a whole lot of issue in the music industry. We've seen a label and artist go head to head when it comes to money. So today we're talking to you as an independent artist, as an upcoming artist, how you can get to make money for yourself with your music. There's no much glory than you making money for yourself in your music. DJ Oscar is with me.
Yes,
in the building.
Thank God it's Friday, my brother. As usual, you know how we do it. Let's get into the business of our African music business. So today, we want to talk about different ways artists, upcoming artists, independent artists, or a label can make money. Now, first of all, let's look at music business. First of all, before you start making money in music, there are some structures that have to be in place. You understand? It's not that you just wake up one morning and say,
you want to start making money because you drop a song, you want to make money off
it
that
doesn't
song.
work that way. You must understand the basic principles of the things you need to do before you start making money. And now, first of all, the question is, are you ready for the music business
itself?
Because music business is like every other
I think
company.
it should be, why are you doing music?
Look, that's the question.
Why are you doing music?
music?
If you're as an artist, why did you venture into music? Why did you choose music?
That's it.
What's the reason? What's the notion
you understand?
For you to do music?
You understand? So if you understand that is when you now pay attention to the principles. Number one is that digital is the big deal right now. Right? First of all, I will highlight them, then we explain them one after the other.
All right.
Royalties, gigs, merchandise, record sales, and every other maybe appearances and all that. So first of all, let's start with royalty. Now, there are different ways you can make money with royalty, but as I said earlier, as an artist or a label, you need to first of all structure. And what are those structure? If you want to start making money with royalty as a music artist, first thing you need to do is you need to register with PROs.
You need to register yourself with PROs.
Yeah, so these are the people that collect royalties, and not all royalties they collect as well. So these are the people that will pay attention to your performance royalties. Like for example, as an artist, you need to know that as you are playing your song on radio, you need to make radios are paying government for playing public music. You understand? They pay. There is a yearly subscription that you must pay. But at this point, if you don't register with the PROs, there's no way you can collect your royalties. You understand? Then now look at mechanical. PROs sometimes don't collect your mechanical. Sometimes there are bodies that you need to register as well to get your mechanical royalties. You understand that there are some mechanical royalties that in a month as an artist you are supposed to collecting nothing less than 64 checks. If you structure yourself very well in terms of royalties. You understand? So
all these checks, is it without stream? If they are not streaming your song, how do you get all this?
That's where it comes in, because on the norms, number one, it's not about streaming. You understand? Streaming is just one aspect of the royalties. You understand? Which is the sales, which happens sometimes become the biggest aspect of the music earnings for an artist. You understand? So the truth is that you can make money. You have friends that you give your song to play in the club. Do you know that club event centers pay for every music? And now this is it. It's not like because your song is played that they will just collect all the money that is being paid from that event center and give to you. No, what they do is that if you have registered royalties and as a member, you understand, there are ways that they track every song. Now if event center like Jordan FM for example pay every month for, let's say, pay 5,000 naira for every month for songs being played,
subscription.
Subscription. After that month in 3 years, the collecting bodies that is in Nigeria, we collect the money from federal government after federal government has removed from you understand. So now inside what they do is that they will now share all the money among all the registered artists. Share you understand. So sometimes there is an algorithm that they will use to dictate. They can use the algorithm of your fan base, the algorithm of your to split, but the truth is that every artist that is under that PROs or that is under that copyright organization will get paid. You understand?
No, Now, so if before you move forward, if I'm an artist right now and I'm under a PRO or an organization, and I can see my numbers, I know my numbers are doing very, very well, and then there's this artist whose number is not as good as mine. Do I get paid the same money he's getting paid also?
Now if your streams are, if your numbers are going higher, there's no way you can get paid than sometimes. Depends, you understand? Depends, because you might be, your streams might be going up and you are not getting royalties
from the stream.
From the stream is possible.
Is it because they're not organic or what?
Sometimes it might be not organic. You understand? And but if it is organic, you in fact your check will be much. Because there is a royalty for every song that is also played on Spotify. Now your stream money will go to you, your mechanical royalties will go inside. There is like 4 or 5 different body. That's why sometimes it's good that you register with a body that covers everything, though there are nobody that covers everything, but they will help you collect it from the different bodies that are in charge of it. Sure, you understand? So that's for your royalties. Then inside that royalties, just like the previous one we talked about, there are so many royalties like the publishing. You understand? There are publishing companies that are not the same thing as PRO. So a lot of artists mix it up when they register with publishing company and think that the publishing company is the PROs or is the copyright organization. Is a different body entirely. Sometimes if you don't register with these necessary bodies, you will not be able to get all the necessary check you are supposed to get. Sure, you understand? So let's move on because of time. Let's now go to merchandise. See, merchandise for a lot of artists, they don't know that that's one of the best way to make money as an artist. I happen to work with one artist far back. A lot of you will know him, Myro. Myro, now maybe the king of banana. If you remember, he's the guy that designed album for Fino, and he has his own merchandise stuff too, which is Audio K. A lot of people wear Audio K up and down. So he happens to be one of the artists I worked with far back then. We know how much we made with that merchandise. You understand? A lot of artists order. In fact, the first month of releasing that brand, he sold about 10,000 copies.
Wow.
And if you calculate the expenses, it's about, let's say, 2,500. You understand? But we are selling one for 5,000 naira. You understand? And the others were double. You understand? So a lot of artists don't know that merchandise is one of the best way. Then appearance. Now this is it. A lot of artists, upcoming artists, I think this should not be for you. Because if you want to say appearance, you want to collect money for appearance when nobody know you. Is it possible? So that is where you need to pay attention to your brand, pushing your brand. Push your brand to the limit that in your community you cannot step out of your house. You are not a celebrity. So those are the things. But you need to start from where you are. If where you are not even promoting yourself as a celebrity, at the end of the day, in fact, where would you want to get to?
Now, getting the respect in where you are at that time,
very important. You understand? If you really want to start making money with your appearance, so let's move on to the next one, which is gigs. Now, I used to tell a lot of artists, it's not until you become popular before you start making money with gigs. There are different ways. Just like what we did the last time, Mainland Live Music Party. I was telling the artists who were like a family to me, Ebony Kuj and Olomi Vibes, I was telling them, come, this is the best time you need to pay attention to music business, because you can have a band member, you will still be your label, you will have a band and member. People will be calling you for gigs. You go there, you sing people's song, you collect your money. You can still do your song freestyle, collect money, go out. These are
now, don't you think if I'm an artist wanting to wanting to do my own song, wanting to do my own thing, don't you think that would be like, how do I put it right now? Don't you think that would be like an infringement of my own career? Don't you think that would be like a drawback for me? If I want to put my sound out there, if I want to be the next big thing, why do I go to a gig and start performing other people's song at the gig and
the
stuff
truth
like that?
is that music is business.
Okay.
You understand? Except you just want to be deceiving yourself. You have to be smart as an artist or as a laborer or as anybody. You have to be smart. If you can do other people's song and make money and use it to invest in promoting your music, brother, the cocoa is the money.
Okay.
So luckily for you, if you now get to a certain stage that you now find out that your tune is now becoming big, then you drop the band, then you convert the band to your personal use, no longer for commercial use, like maybe using performing other people's songs. Here you understand?
So now, because we're in this part of the world where we seem not to take copyright seriously if it's not online, yeah.
Okay.
If you are in the Western world, you would never see a live band coming to sing an Usher song.
No, it happens, bro. Yes, let me tell you why I said it happens. Number one is that every event center pay for music use.
Okay.
It's as the same thing as playing that music in that pub or in that lounge. So there is no, it is normal, except if the event center is not paying for their music use. Normally,
are you saying now, if I'm a music person, yeah, I can go sing somebody's song in a pub or in a lounge?
Yes, of course, because that is where the issue of the issue of mechanical reality comes in.
Okay.
You understand? Because as an artist, in fact, is an added advantage to the artist. But now it becomes issue when you want to distribute that same song. And if you want to distribute that same song, there is also a way to go about it, that you remixing, doing a cover for somebody else's song, you still make money. The owner of the song will make money. The label that is behind the artist will make money. The instrumentalist, the producer, everybody will make money. You understand? So it's an advantage for an artist that has the master of that song, because that is where the checks come in. That's why I said an artist can get more than 64 checks in a month. You understand? So that's for gigs. Then it's not just live band. You understand? There are a lot of shows, like there's an artist that I worked for far back, 2015 to 16. This artist is a student.
Okay.
And in that school, this artist is big.
Okay.
You understand? So me as the manager, I will never allow him, nobody know him anywhere, just the school. But he will never go to any departmental show if he is not paid. So he make money from there.
Okay.
You understand? In fact, before he left the school, he bought a car with the money he made in the school.
Music.
You understand? So another way is sales, CD sales. Though CD sales is gradually fading out. You understand?
Okay.
If you look at it, a lot of artists was big at the time because of Alaba sales, you know, but in the era of copyrights where people duplicating people's sound,
CDs,
you understand, now make a lot of artists go, you know, way down. So, but at this era, 2022, if you want to still make money with your CDs, you can sell your CDs to your family members. I've seen an artist that want to do a promo with me. He said, okay, guy, I want to do a DJ mix.
Okay.
And this DJ mix, I want it to be mass produced for me. Okay. You understand? And I said, okay, you want it to be mass produced. He said, okay. I said, what's your budget? He told me. I said, okay, this is what we can do, this is what we can do. And we get into an agreement with mass produce and give this guy. Did you know that this young man made ×2 of the money? Because normal, what at the total cost, because of the quantity he did, the cost of production was about 75 naira, and he was selling it for 200 naira per copy. You understand? And he made about 5,000 copies, and he sold everything. In fact, what he did was he was even giving some shops like wholesale to, you know, because he's a DJ mix. He give them like at the rate of 100 naira, they sell 150. He still make his money back from there. So these are things that sometimes a lot of artists will look at. I'll tell artists, shameless promotion is key. When you are doing your shameless promotion, make sure that you are thinking about the money, because the music business is no longer a child play. You understand? But if you don't understand that before you drop a song, you need to make sure that the song is registered with publishing company, publishing agency. You need to make sure that it's registered with PROs. You need to make sure that the copyright of that song is dope. So that when you are paying radios for promotion, couple of years, you will
making your money back.
If you promote your song in the club, you are also making your money back. You understand? If social media, you are doing good on the internet, like YouTube. Another aspect I will talk about is the normal online. There are platforms that as an artist you need to be on, monetize, not just being on. For example, you need to make sure that your audio mark is monetized. A lot of artists mix it up with verification and monetizing. Is a two different things. So you need to monetize your audio mark.
Very important.
You need to monetize your YouTube. You need to monetize your content on some social media platforms. You know, like distributing. Make sure that you distribute the song with the right channel. You understand? So you need to know. You need to know that your monetization is very, very paramount. You need to make sure that you know how to monetize your channel on YouTube. You need to understand that before you monetize your song on YouTube, you need to have 4,000 watch time. You need to have 1,000 subscribers. If you don't know how to go about it, you can contact me, or you can check on the internet how to monetize, or agency that does that. Let them monetize it for you, because it's just like every other business. If you want to start it, get a shop, furnish it, put the business you are doing inside the shop. These are the same thing as that. So if you don't know how to do all these things, ignorance is not an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
You understand? Talk to people, you know, consult people, save money and use it to put all these structures in place, so that you will know that you are making music. If people are streaming your song, you are getting your money.
Something in return.
You need to get return on your investment. Whether you are upcoming artist, whether you are label, whether you are a dependent artist, if you are promoting your, I've seen a lot of artists that they will spend like 200k in the club, but they cannot spend 50k in monetizing their platforms.
Crazy stuff.
You understand? You see an artist, you be carrying iPhone 13 Pro Max, but to monetize your audio mark is a big deal for you. Why not sell that phone, get a smaller phone, and use the money to put your structures in place, so that you will not just be sounding I'm an artist, and at the end of the day you will be frustrated because
your sound is not traveling.
Your sound is not traveling, and even if it's traveling, you are not making money. You think that fine, music is not for children. Music is like after government. To me, after government is music. Before we talk about, let's say, the oil sectors and entertainment is big. It's very, very big. You understand,
guys? It's time for us to wrap up the African Music Business Show. You have that one. It's deeper than what we see. It's very, very deep, extremely deep. So it's very important you put in the right works. It's very important you put in the right mentality also when you go into music. It's not just about you dropping sounds
at all.
It's about you asking the right question as an independent artist before you get that label you want. Do you know things about this music you're doing? It's a full-blown business. It's not just the crafts that you drop today because you know one club PRO, you say you want to do club tour and all those stuff. Are you making money off the club tour?
That's it.
What are you doing when you go to the club? Are you just popping? Are you just spending money, but you're not spending money the right way? You would end up going broke, and you would end up getting frustrated with your music. Your music should open way for you. Your music should be your ID card and your passport to getting into so many places. So understand it. It's your craft. It's who you are. It's what you do. So monetize it. Put in the right money into it, and you'll definitely
consult people.
Talk to people.
Talk to experts, professionals.
If
you have issues, you can get to us. You know, we are always there to put you on the right track. Definitely. Make sure that you don't just pump up,
and nothing happens.
Yeah,
on the
nothing
long run.
happens to you. You know, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more
Definitely.
videos.
For more videos on African music business.
Yes, we'll post this on the internet and on alongside entertainment as well.
Yeah,
you can subscribe there. You know, it's all good.
Guys, stay with us. We'll be right back to talk more. Ebony Kush is with us right here in the building. B-Rain Nation is also with us in the building.